Hello.
Mirawa.
Yasu. My name's Helen Galarakis. I'm here with Arnulfo from Born to Run, one of the Tarahumara, and Orlando, who looks after the tourist board here in Eureka.
Yeah.
I just spent the last 5 days with Arnulfo up at his ranch and exploring the Copper Canyons, and he's very kindly agreed to answer our questions and learn the secrets of his running. So my first question really is, how have you been this past year with the coronavirus? Has it affected, your family, the community?
Nosotros más bien, me siente bien y ahí en la casa, en la sierra, parece que no hay COVID no ha habido.
Him and his family, they're okay, thank God.
Yeah.
And like in all around his ranch and all the places, they haven't had a COVID, a person
case.
with a case, so that's really.
Oh, that's great news.
That's really, yeah.
Let's hope
great
it stays
news.
that way. I guess the first question is, what age did you start running?
Yo empecé 15 años y ya 20 años me empecé maratones a ganar poquito ferias.
So he started like running at 15 when he was 15 year old, and when he turned 20, he started like running the ultra marathons to get some to win it, to get some money. To win some money.
Okay.
So he started running the ultra marathons.
I was gonna ask, why he started racing. Okay, so it's mainly for the prize money.
Yeah.
Primero y luego de aquí también del 80. Luego ya me invitaron varios países.
Yeah, he started running, the Huachoche, and then here the Caballo Blanco.
Yeah.
And then they invited him to run in other countries.
Nice. So do you enjoy running in competitions?
¿Te gusta correr en las competencias?
Sí, me
¿Lo
gusta.
disfrutas?
Sí, me gusta mucho. Cuando me acompaña uno de afuera, pues sí me gusta acompañar a correr junto.
Yeah,
como lo que fuimos de Batopila, me gusta andar con. Lo llevan una turista aquí para arriba, me gusta andar, me gusta también.
He's saying that he enjoys like running all the races, and also like running like with you guys, like you guys did
We went to
these past days when you went to Batopilas. Yeah, he really enjoys everything.
Oh, that's great. And what's been one of his favorite races that he's done?
Aquí del 80 me gusta más aquí más apoyo para los Tarahumares.
Que el Caballo Blanco.
Sí, Caballo Blanco.
Yeah,
más me gusta de competencia aquí.
¿Por qué?
Porque habían vales o regalos, corima, algo así. Sí.
He's saying that he likes, more the support of the people here in Caballo Blanco, because like the event, they helped the Raramuri community with vales, with the
coupons.
The coupons, for food. So he really likes a lot the event.
I can imagine, because you were saying that there's like 1,000 or 1,500 Tarahumara runners here, so that must feel like such a great community spirit.
Yes, last year we had like 950 runners.
Yeah,
Raramuri runners from all around the Copper Canyons.
Yeah, that's like having all your favorite people in one place.
Yeah.
Amazing. And when he runs in competitions, is there a strategy, or he just runs as fast as he can for as long as he can?
No, cuando estaba chiquito y yo corrí más rápido. Me gusta correr así, subida y baja. Más livianito y los pies todo.
Cuando estabas más chiquito.
Sí, cuando estaba más chavo, chiquito.
Pero
ahorita ya me siente medio dorido los orillas.
He's telling that when he was younger, he used to like run like fast from the beginning, especially like up and down hills. Well, most of the Raramuri runners, they don't like running in flats.
Oh, okay.
So they like running up and down hills a lot. And now, he's saying like he feels like more old, and like, he has like some pains on his knees. Or,
Yeah.
yeah, it's not. It's not like
He's not as young as he
yeah.
was. That's really interesting. So I wanted to talk about training. So how many hours every week is he running or walking?
Ahora yo creo más 12, no sé.
¿Cuándo?
Cuando salimos aquí con
Hasta Batopilas.
hasta Topila.
Yeah,
Y quedamos una noche allá arriba y luego salimos el martes a Topila. Y regresamos otra vez para acá. Como 15 horas yo creo más.
pero en 2 días.
Como era 3 días.
En 3 días.
Hey.
Yeah, he's talking about when he went with you to the Batopilas and then came back here. So like 3 days of of walking or running.
Yeah, so I guess 20 hours over the 3 days.
Yeah, for necessity.
Rather than over 7
Yeah.
days, but yeah, okay.
Or sometimes, that it depends.
It might be more, it might be
more,
less,
yeah.
depending on...
Like, ¿cuántas horas haces de tu comunidad a Batopilas?
Como 5 horas. Pero...
5 horas de ahí y de
Sí,
regreso.
quién sabe, corre más rápido, no, 4 más o menos.
So like sometimes when he has to
Sí,
go
va
like
más
for
lejos.
food or like for health to Batopilas, he runs or walk like 5 hours and 10 hours, going
There and back.
there and back.
Well, I know when we went to Batopilas, we met the guy with the donkey who had a load of apples for sale. So then he bought this big bag of apples, which God knows how much it must have weighed. So then for like 4 hours going uphill, not only are we running, but he's carrying this big bag of apples, the manzana.
Las manzanas.
Ahí para arriba.
So he has a strength
Le
workout
queremos
coupled in with his
Sí,
running.
está platicando que se encontraron una persona en un burro
Le compré.
y le compraste las manzanas
Ay.
y que las acarreaste, las cargaste por varias horas.
Mochila. Sí.
No, like they are superhumans.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. They are.
Los comimos ahí poquito y los caminamos.
So if he knows he's got a big race coming up, so say if he's got a 100-mile race or something, does he do anything differently? Does he try to, I don't know, work, do more runs or walks, or he just carries on the same lifestyle regardless of
No, nunca entrena.
Never.
nothing?
O sea, tu vida cotidiana, sí, lo que haces.
Cuando ganaba yo aquí ese maratón, yo entreno pues, los rarihipari.
Dice, he's saying that when
Rarihipari, sí.
sometimes they run the rarihipari race. I don't know, have you heard about
No.
it? It's like a ball.
Oh,
a
yes,
race.
with the ball, the
Yeah,
game with the ball. Okay.
So that's
probably like his speed workout.
yeah,
then.
that's
Okay.
his spirit. Yes.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, but sometimes they do rarihipari races or sometimes they don't. But but he's saying that he never trains for a
A
race.
specific
As
race.
for a specific race.
I wish I didn't have to.
Para caballo blanco sí entrenabas con rarihipari corriendo
Sí,
carreras
sí,
de
cuando-
bola.
Sí,
Yeah, when he was younger for caballo blanco he used to train like como con un mes antes o cuánto?
2 semanas antes.
Like 2 weeks.
Okay.
Before a caballo,
Yeah.
he used to train like 2 weeks before a rarihipari race. To
Okay.
come-
To make sure that he was prepared.
Yeah,
But now he's more relaxed about it.
yeah. But like the rarihipari races, they run more than 100 Ks.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
they run all the night. Like
really?
yeah,
I didn't
all
realize they were
all the
that
day and
long.
night. So
That's a long speed workout then, because they're like running fast with the ball, like
Yeah.
kicking it
Yeah.
back and forth with each other. Huh?
So it's really
Oh,
no.
nice.
So they run a lot of Ks.
Okay. How often do they do those races a year?
¿No? Cuando quería saber algo cabecilla,
You know,
de
like
repente
they don't have like a specific.
Just as in when people are
Yeah, just
free?
when people like from other communities there that have like a team of rarihipari,
Yeah.
runners, they that they challenge his
okay.
community, so they don't have like a time of doing it. You know,
just happens.
it just happens. Yeah, it just happens.
If you had the option, would you prefer to wear running shoes, like train sneakers, or your
Huaraches.
No,
Para correr.
no, tenis casi no usa yo. Apenas huarache.
He doesn't like, you know, he doesn't use a lot, you know, sneakers. He likes more running in huaraches.
And how long does one pair of huaraches last?
¿Cuánto te dura un par de huaraches?
Dura 3 años.
3 years.
Y 2 meses de huarache, de correa.
In 2 months, like
To make them?
No, in 2 months, the
strap.
The strap.
Okay. And has he ever run in the Luna sandals?
¿Has corrido con huaraches lunas?
Sí, ahora sí, con ese estaba poniendo. Ahora están sacando México. Quién sabe cuál huarache van a salir todavía.
Yeah, he has run with the Luna sandals.
Oh, and he likes them.
¿Te gusta correr con los Luna sandals?
Sí, sí me gusta. Peso menos.
Yeah, it's less. Yeah, he likes it because it's less heavier.
Oh.
Yeah, those ones are really heavy.
Oh, right.
Ese huarache de nomás para caminar nomás. Ese no es para la carrera.
Yeah, he used those huaraches just you know, for normal daily, you know, life.
Yeah.
But for the races, sometimes he prefers more like the Luna sandals because it's less heavier.
That makes sense. Yeah. What's one of his favorite places to be in the Copper Canyon?
Me gusta más vivir aquí en la sierra.
Oh, he likes.
Se
You
ve
know,
más mirador o algo se ve.
he likes more living like up in the mountains than down here.
Yeah.
Because
Me too.
you know, you can see like more views of the canyons than here. You know.
The place where his ranch is on is just beautiful. How did he find it?
Pues ahí vivíamos Moquira porque llegué ahí para vivir ahí. Ahí hicimos terreno ahí.
Entonces tu esposa, la familia de tu mujer allí vivía.
Yo le dije yo que viven para el otro bando.
Ah.
Ahí nací, ahí crecí, ahí tenemos mi papá antes. Murió ya.
Yeah, he's saying that, you know, like the place where he lives now,
Yeah.
his wife and her family, they used to live there, you know.
Ah.
So when they got married,
Yeah.
he came to that land and built a house there, you know. They started like making their family there.
How many tortillas on average does he eat every day?
4, chiquito.
4 tortillas.
Bah!
5, ¿no?
En todo el día. No, pero de maíz.
Sí, maíz. Yo como puro maíz y pues de manera que cuando anda para allá le hacemos tortilla harina.
Pero ¿cuántas tortillas te comes tú diario?
Diario. Yo como 2 veces.
2 veces.
Sí.
Pero ¿cuántas tortillas?
Como 10 o 2 veces. En la tarde.
Like 10.
Yeah. Me too.
Yeah. Like 10 tortillas.
And how much Coca-Cola and coffee does he drink? every day?
¿Cuánta Coca-Cola o café tomas en el día? ¿Sí tomas?
Sí, como 4 vasos de café.
Like-
En la mañana 2.
4 cups of coffee, you
Yeah.
know, the whole day, like 2 in the morning, and the other 2 on the night, or you know, like, on the afternoon. Yeah.
And what does he normally? So when he's like running far, like if he runs to Batapilas or anywhere, like on his long days out, what does he prefer to eat?
Pinoles también hace.
Pinole.
And what
Pinole
is in
emburridos.
pinole?
Nomás que
Pinole.
aquel día no le llevamos Batapila. Sí necesitaba yo.
It's made out of
Lo llevamos
corn.
burritos, los comimos ahí, sí, llegando a Batapila, ahí, cerquita atrás. Ahí comimos.
You know, pinole is made out of corn. I don't know how you drink it. You know, they
They
like.
roasted, I think. did
Yeah, they roast it and
then they add some water.
yeah, and they help them to like hydrate. It's like hydration for them too.
Okay.
So, and yeah,
Last question then. What races are out there that he hasn't done yet that he would really like to be invited to? Are there any races?
Yo me gusta todo, pero necesitan un poquito de premio, poquito regalo, algo.
like all
Yo no corro
any
yo no-
races.
Any race
yeah,
they want to invite him and pay him
yeah,
to win.
yeah. You know, like the price.
Yeah.
Y uno corre por gusto.
Yeah, he doesn't, runs for, just for enjoying it. He runs for necessity.
For work.
For
Sí.
work.
Really to earn money.
Yeah, to earn money.
Hay mucho saboche. Corre por medalla, por camiseta nomás.
Like most of the people, they run for the medal, for the shirt, and
Or
or for fun.
Yeah.
Or for
We want to see what we're capable of.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But they don't, they don't run for that. They run for because they want to earn money, to help their families.
I wonder
for
whether
food.
that's what gives them the edge, though, because they're more focused. Because if they win, it means food on the table.
Yeah.
Whereas if we win, okay, it's nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
Great, look what I've achieved. But
Yeah.
it's not the difference between starving and eating.
Yeah.
So maybe, when that gives you the edge in a race situation.
Yeah, and
Pushes
get you
you-
more like focused.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the race. So
Great, yeah.
they don't run for just for fun. They run because they need like food or earn money.
Like, what does he think? Why does he think he's such a good runner compared to, what is it about his lifestyle, or why is he such a good runner?
Mire, cuando estaba chiquito, yo crecí sin guarachi, sin la comida poquito, por eso me salí buen corredores. Así, un voy así que come mucho, ni corre, ni trabajar tampoco.
Yeah, he said that when he was a little kid, he didn't used to have wear huaraches either because they didn't have enough money to buy.
Yeah.
And they like a little food daily, and that made him like to go out or work to get money to buy food or to have huaraches. And right now, and now he's saying that like the people that like the raramuri people that gets or have like more food to eat, they're not good runners because they don't run, they don't have like the necessity
So
of,
they're not running as much.
yeah, for food or for necessity. What are we seeing? Like there's like there's a few young runners. There are not a lot like back then, like in 20 years ago or 15 years ago. Like also what is happening, like now they have roads for vehicles to their communities.
Yeah.
And 20 years ago
And they have
didn't.
cars now.
Yeah, now they have cars and the motorcycles. So not now, and back then, like 20 years ago, they didn't have that way of transportation. So they had to walk more and more. So that made them, I think, in their daily life
so the
and food.
secret is just
Yeah.
being on your feet more and using it. And of course,
Yeah.
like the modern world kind of brings good things, but it also means changes.
Yeah.
So do you think then, like, does he think running is important enough that with his children, even if there's no necessity to run, would he encourage them to run anyway? Like,
No crece igual, muy flojeros.
No, they're really,
Porque ahorita ya está comiendo muy a gusto y por eso no quiere a correr. Yo cuando estaba chiquito, yo comí un tortilla a la mitad por un día.
Oh,
Por eso crecí bien, corredores buenos.
he's saying that
Hasta la tarde, dos tortillas ya. En la mañana, la mitad tortilla nomás. El mediodía, pues sequiate así, sequiate con agua.
so he's saying that, well, it's important, but now like his children's, they're like really, they're more like lazy, they because they don't have like the necessity of for food like that he had when he was a little kid.
what? And
So
the rest of us have been living that.
And
way.
he was saying that when he was a little kid, like in the morning, his breakfast was like half of tortilla, half of one tortilla. So
No café también.
and no coffee.
Oh, no coffee,
no,
oh
coffee,
no,
no.
lo
No.
siento.
Sí, por eso
and
crecí.
in the afternoon,
Maratón.
like for dinner, he ate like 2 tortillas, but for the whole day is half a tortilla.
Wow.
So
And he was obviously
Yeah.
walking.
Ni
walking
manteca.
or
Hours.
working for hours.
Yeah. It makes me sad though that like
Yeah, like the modern
Things-
world have changed.
it's not necessarily, you know, adding Coca-Cola and
Yeah. Por ejemplo, antes no tomabas Coca-Cola, ¿no? ¿O sí?
Antes no.
No.
No, ahorita ya está tomando todo puro Coca-Cola, autobuses, por eso no corría.
Yeah, you know, like he's saying that now they have the way of getting, you know, like the little or the younger runners
yeah.
or raramuri people, you know, they have the more ways to get like Coca-Cola or coffee, and it's not like hard like when
No.
he was a little kid. You know, they didn't
It would have
have.
been like Christmas or something.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola, yeah.
So it was.
Luego
Pues-
ahorita,
Well, this has been really great. Muchas gracias, Arnulfo.
Muchas gracias,
igualmente,
Arnulfo.
sí.
Gracias, Orlando. Thank you.
No, thank you.
And yeah, if you want to find out more or come out, hang out with Arnulfo, then give me a shout and we can arrange some runs in the Copper Canyons for you.